Your gut knows, your gut knows. And I'm talking about this Brett Cooper lady. Like, she's hideous. What a waste of energy in a day. I'd like, oh my God, this woman's so gorgeous. And what is so special about her that... Hey YouTube, welcome back. Gotta get ready with you video. Oh wait, I don't know why I'm taking these off yet. I've been taking my glasses off in my videos because of the reflection. I'm like, I want you to look me in my eyes when I'm talking to you. And I want to take a fat toke. So get your cheers and ready. Let's take a toke. I'm ready to get so baked. And I'm running low on the jazz cabbage, so I'm pretty sad about that. The negative I want to let go of in this toke is just let go of the negative intentions that I'm putting on myself for getting views and engagement and putting a lot of pressure on myself and my content, when I'm just gonna keep going and keep doing the best that I can. Cheers and get ready. My boyfriend was doing research for our podcast, and so he was watching this creator called Brett Cooper, and so he kept bringing her up all day yesterday, and I was already in a weird funk and in my head about other stuff. So he kept bringing up this lady, and I was just like, what is so special about her that you are doing all this research about her and all this stuff? And I was getting so in my head and super jealous, and like, I don't know why. It's been a bit, like I said, it's been a very long time since I felt like this about my man and getting jealous like this, because I used to get jealous at him just like looking at someone in public, and now I'm a lot better at that, because one, I just like put it in my head that it's okay to realize and recognize beauty, and women are beautiful. I myself am attracted to them, so like I know firsthand that seeing an attractive woman out in public is okay to be like, oh, admire for a second. Now there's obviously differences and boundaries that you set with your partner and stuff, and he knows obviously I wouldn't like it if he was like staring at a woman and like really full on just like, oh damn, like he's very respectful to me. He always has been, always. But I used to get in my head, even if a pretty woman was in the room and he wasn't looking at her, I would be in my head like, oh my God, this woman's so gorgeous, and obviously he's gonna notice her, and I'm gonna be in my head about it. Like, it's okay, he loves me, he's going home with me, he very much is attracted to me, and realistically, it's not fair to put it on your man to just not find any other woman attractive ever again. Like, it's just not realistic. It's just not. And it took me a very long time to get that in my head. But I don't know what it was about this lady that made me jealous, honestly. But I'm glad I brought it up to him, because he's like, oh, no, like, no need to worry at all. And like, she's cute and it's fine. He's like, I'm not attracted to her. I'm like, it's like thank you for telling me that. Like, yeah, hype up your woman when she needs the confidence boost. But I know I can't lie and be like, she's hideous. Because it's just negative and ugly to think that way. Like, she's cute and she is really successful. And he was really surprised by how much she could post multiple times a day, and she's getting crazy views. And that's really something to look up to, and of course do research on and talk about, because he would try to talk to me about her too, and I'm like, talk to me about this Brett Cooper lady, and I'm just kidding. All love to her. I watch her stuff now. She is really good to watch, so check her out. This is so weird talking about this too. I feel like I need another cheers, because it's like weird to be this vulnerable about stuff like this, but I am happy that I am. We'll take a token in a minute, but let's at least get another step done in our get ready. I just hope this story helps, because I know how in my head I used to be. And I got like that yesterday, and oh no. I didn't like the feeling. And I'm glad that I was able to address it with him right away, because today, as soon as I got anxious, because he brought her up because we were about to do our podcast, and I got anxious about it, so I brought it up to him, and we had our little talk. But so being able to talk to him right away, I've been just in such a great mood. I've been so happy. We've been so good with each other, and flirting and being nice and being productive, instead of yesterday when I didn't want to talk about it and didn't want to address it, but then I was still in my head about it. And so I was sad and I was low energy. So I took a depressed nap for like 2.5 hours, and just what a waste of energy in a day. And maybe I was meant to have it so I can tell y'all about it today. So good for me to bring it up, I guess. Ooh, it's hard to be vulnerable on the internet. It's very hard, but I'm doing it. I already know what I want intent to put into this toke. I want to put the intent of being able to recognize my emotions and really being proud of myself for doing that today, and letting go of any insecurities that came with those negative thoughts that I was having about this person. Like, shout out Brett Cooper. She's cool. Her name's not going to make me feel anxious anymore. And I hope that y'all really get something positive from this story. Yay. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely listen to your gut girly when it comes to certain things and instances, because usually your gut feeling is right. But there's definitely a difference from gut feeling compared to overthinking and being in your head and comparing to past relationships, which is something that I would do a lot too, because I've been hurt a plenty of times in the past, been cheated on, just with people being really sneaky or thinking they're really sneaky, but like my gut knows. Your gut knows, your gut knows. And I've never had that gut feeling with my man, ever. He's the perfect partner that I could ask for, and he's always given me trust and communication. But it was really hard for me. I would say the first 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. And obviously still now I get instances, but it's hard to not compare other people to your past. But you have to treat every person as an individual and give them a fair chance. And I know that some people can be really manipulative and stuff, but open your heart up. It's scary, but the right person will take care of it. And it's so worth it in the end. After opening your heart up a bunch of toads, it's better to keep yourself open, I think, than to shut yourself off, in my opinion. From my own personal experience, being open with my man has always led to just a better outcome for both of us. You can have that bad juju feeling from an individual, and it's okay to have that feeling, but being open and communicative with your partner about it is overall the best for both parties. Because most of the time you are in your head and you are overthinking it. Like, let's just be real. I used to think of some crazy scenarios in my head. My head would come up with crazy ways on how I was thinking my man was like being sneaky behind my back and stuff for no reason. You just, well, not for no reason, because like I said, I had past relationships that made me think that way. But it wasn't fair on me to think that way with him because he had never done that personally to me. But it was just like a defense mechanism for me to think like that. Like I was just protecting my brain in a way like, no, this is happening. You're right. your overthinking's right. This could be happening or this could be happening, and you could be doing it this way. And it's just not fair for your partner. So just be open to be fair for yourself, because your feelings are fair to feel, but it's also fair for them to know that why is my lady so mad at me all of a sudden? Like we were all loving 1 minute, and then nothing happened, and all of a sudden she's mad at me, and it's because you're in your head and you're not telling him why, but you think you're right, so you're just gonna sit there and keep steeping about it. But just be honest and open. I know it's scary, but you can do it. And once you start doing it with yourself first, then you can start doing it with others, which is like really helpful. I forgot to wipe the powder off my face because I usually don't leave it on. Like, I just try to wipe it off. Oopsie. But that's the basic get ready with me. There we go. Okay, love you guys.